It's the Talk of Nerds and Tech Show with Ian and Frank.
Nerd alert! Nerds! Nerds! Nerds!
TNT.
TNT.
I'm dynamite! Skip it up and that up!
We'll do it live!
Hey, Ian!
Bad! Bad!
Hey, Frank! I need your help, Frank! I need your help, Frank! Oh, Jesus Christ.
Come on, baby.
Talk to me. Tell me what you're thinking. Say it! Say it!
Alright, I'll say it.
I don't give a fuck.
Station.
Speaking of gaming,
I'll juice you up.
Okay, so welcome to the show. But yeah, I'm planning on I'm gonna shorten that intro.
Yeah, it's a little fucking long.
Yeah. I had an idea where I kind of have an idea where I'd like to shorten it. Maybe after that, the Jesus Christ or something. I like that. Speaking of gaming, keeping it in there though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So what's going on, man?
Oh, just just keeping on. What's up with you, big homie?
The same. Keep on trucking. Man.
Likewise.
Yeah. Yeah, how's your week been? Pretty good.
Yeah, I started the new job. I'll talk to you about that off the air.
Oh, okay.
I don't need everyone to know where the fuck I'm at. Then everyone shows up at where I work, and I got to sign autographs and shit. And my life is a hell. You get me? A living hell.
I thought the TLDR would be that you like it. I mean, it is an upgrade, right? A promotion.
We'll talk about it after, I said.
Oh boy.
So, to start off the show, I got a question, Ian.
Didn't know we were into that yet, but I thought we were gonna talk about what we've been up to.
I mean, I gave you the chance. You said nothing, but besides, it takes 2 seconds to say this part. I want to do it before my drink gets warm.
I don't give a fuck.
Soda Talk with Frank and Ian.
All right, what you drinking on, dog?
All right, what am I drinking on?
Yes.
I'm drinking on some Puppy Monkey Baby.
Puppy Monkey Baby. That's what flavor is that? Mango?
Yeah, it's the mango one.
Pineapple. No, it says pineapple, doesn't it?
Pineapple, orange, mango. Yeah, it's both.
Oh, that's okay. That's a mashup.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like I said, it's smooth, you know.
It tastes too much like a diet for me. Ugh.
Well, what of these kinds? What have you tried? Have you just tried the purple one?
I tried all that they had once, and
oh really?
No, yeah. Like all I could find at the stores. The fruit punch one is tolerable. Purple one is like tussin.
Robitussin.
Yeah, and like What is it? Pitch Black. That's Tussin. Shake it up, Mo Tussin. What else you got?
Well, oh yeah, I was gonna ask what did you? Though it's like a bitch to open and it sprays everywhere. You like the game fuels, or would you take it or leave that thing?
I mean, they weren't anything special. Like the regular canned game fuels are my jam. The funky ones are just like too much hassle. Like, by the time you get it open, you're like, what's the fucking point? Half of it's on my desk. I don't want this anymore.
Right, but do you think it tastes any different? Or is it just
a
different flavor?
They're not my favorite flavors that I've found, but because like I keep seeing the regular Mountain Dew and then like the blue or white game fuel, right? Isn't that what flavored? It's been a minute since I've had them. I got them when they first came out, and I was like, you got to fucking read an instruction manual on how to open it. It's like printed on the side. Open this way. And I'm like, what? What was wrong with?
Yeah.
Well, you got to slide it forward, then back, and
yeah.
Like my food review guys I watched, they didn't even they gave up. They fucking busted out knives and popped it open. They're like, fuck this shit.
Well, the only thing I can think of, I think maybe the purpose is so you don't have as big of an opening to it, so it stays, more carbonated.
I think they're trying to put a seal on it, but if I really want that, I'll just get a bottle.
Yeah.
But you got a Liberty Brew, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, you like this one.
Yeah. I like most Mountain Dews, just not the nasty ones.
Nasty.
Well, like when they announced what do they call that line of fucking shit? I can't remember what they call those. They have a name. Like they're part juice, right? So they're not regular Dew. I can't remember. But when they announced them, It was when Taco Bell was going to do breakfast. So the thing was like, it's going to be orange juice and Mountain Dew, a fucking mimosa. But it's not. It's nasty.
Well,
so
I know you talk about like you used to love the grape pops and stuff. Is there any that you found nowadays that you would drink?
I mean, the sun-kissed ones are right. I kind of like. I realized that when I was a kid, I thought I liked it, but it turned out I was just into sugar. Because Welch's is just sugar, water, and purple. It's like fucking Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste that. I mean, Welch's makes great grape juice. Don't get me wrong. That's the best thing they make. But that canned soda, ever since I had it as a kid, it's just sugar and water. I don't even remember tasting any grape in there.
Well, that's basically what Sunny D is. It's not like you're getting much out of that. It's just sugar, water.
At least you're tasting the orange juice though. Like there's juice in it. You can tell. Like versus it's like tang and juice. But
pretty tang.
Yeah. So and what you got? Some toilet water. Some
LTT.
Did you see Jay said his wife got him a gift and it was an LTT water bottle? Yeah. I got.
Shirley Temple.
Yeah, this is Boyland Bottling. They make a dark cherry I normally drink, and they make a root beer that's okay. It's not the best root beer I've ever had. I prefer the dark cherry. And then this came out in the store, and I was like, I never had it. I'll buy one. I'm not sure if it's going to suck. It might be delicious. I've never had a Shirley Temple. I know they're usually served with maraschino cherries, and I was like, well, cherry and syrup and shit is probably right up my alley if I want to be honest. But it might just be disgusting. I don't know. And then I got my usual Mountain Dew that I get on Fridays and toilet water because you can't drink sugar and water for like 8 hours and then try to go to bed. Even with Taco Bell on your stomach too, it's gonna say, "Dude, what the fuck did you do?" So
hey, you need if you had the room, that'd be awesome. It would look awesome with your tower if you had like the mini fridge. Like one of those monster ones where you could has a window on it.
I was gonna get I've got a regular like lunch pail cooler, like a Playmate, whatever the hell, igloo cooler. And I was like, I could just put ice in that and put some of these in it because that's all I do is put ice in it. But I didn't do that because that requires prep and
Well,
I'm unsure on this.
You never got into when you did drink. You never got into like displaying like bottles and stuff, like drinks.
No, I drank it to drink. I bought it to drink it and get drunk.
Yeah,
I bought the the chunky glasses for like when you're drinking liquor. The bottom of it is a thick. You'll notice they're usually squared off and big, thick. That's to keep the heat from your hand from warming the drink. Because to drink a proper whiskey or bourbon or scotch, you're not supposed to add water to it. So you put a splash of water if you're a pussy. So you're not supposed to add ice. So you're supposed to just hold this fucking warm drink and sip on it. And to keep it from being warmer, it's got a big thick glass to keep your hand from heating up.
Sipping on syrup.
Scissor. Yeah, I got used to it. I always thought I would chill my drinks, but I'd never had the patience. I would just buy it and then fucking drink it. Because when I was a kid, I always thought it was cool to hear a scotch on the rocks, and then I started studying, and they're like, that's actually wrong. You're changing the flavor because as soon as the ice starts melting, it dilutes the booze, and I'm like, you're right. So I stopped getting it that way. I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what your consensus is, and yeah, you said earlier you weren't sure.
Ooh.
Usually,
This
is getting a little bit deep into soda talk, but I mean, usually you got to judge, like people judge the fragrance and then the taste, and then you have an aftertaste too. Yeah, you have an aftertaste too that'll hit you.
All right, let me get you with my from my connoisseur. Before I would black out drunk.
Yeah, slosh it around a little bit in the bottle.
Well, no. See, you take in the bouquet.
Yeah.
So you smell it to get the different notes.
Frank's got to cleanse his palate.
I have water, I could, but then you move it. You don't slosh it around. You move it around in the glass. When it rolls down in the glass, the trail that it leaves, or they call it the legs of the drink. You gotta admire it. And this one does not have that because it's a soda.
Yeah.
Does
it have any kind of aftertaste? Is it? That one was strong, huh?
It's like I take a swig of it. If I take a big swig, I get this like a smell in my nose of something that I don't relate to beverages, and I can't think of it. It's not pleasant when I mix it up with a beverage. It's like I want to say soy sauce.
Oh boy, yeah, I've actually had stuff that I've tried where I didn't mind the taste, but I hated the aftertaste. They're like two different things.
Yeah, the diet stuff, I get an aftertaste. A lot of the zero drinks, you think they're okay as you're drinking them, but then you get this like film in your mouth. I can't, because I'll drink one all day because that's all they have at work, and I'll drink it, and then I'll be driving home like, I can't place this. I'm getting something that like, I don't fucking know. I had to look up. I was like, "What the fuck is this Shirley Temple?" It's made with a non-alcoholic syrup, and then flavored with cherry. Maybe if I had cherries to go with it, it might taste better. I guess I don't know. It's got a really.
Is it strong?
Like the flavor itself isn't strong. It's like I'm drinking something and then a friend kicks in. Like if you're drinking a really strong liquor and you go, man, this tastes good, and then that fire hits you.
Yeah.
You're like, oh. So yeah, I want to like it, but no. Whatever. Whew. Oh, and I'm burping it up. And it smells. I don't know if it's Taco Bell or this. It's gross. Anyway,
That's another thing too. Is some things are like really gross when you burp too.
didn't I send? Oh, there it is. Anyway,
But yeah,
moving right along. We're on to the video of the week.
yeah. I guess. I mean, I don't think I didn't have too much going on this week. Besides your job, you didn't have anything going on, right? You get any more gaming in?
Just trying to.
I didn't. Yeah, I was gonna hop on with Frank on because I was talking to Floyd on Sunday, but I was kind of tired because I was up all the previous nights, so I had to get some sleep, and then yeah, because you were saying you had to mow the lawn or something on Sunday.
Yeah, I didn't get to it on Saturday, and
back on.
and then it started rain. Like I went out, I got dressed, and I started weed eating. And I heard this, like I had headphones on. These are open back, so I can hear stuff. The ones I'm mowing are closed back with noise canceling. So I heard this noise rumbling in the background, and I'm like, the fuck is that? And I was under a tree, so I wasn't immediately getting hit. But I looked, and I could see the street, and it was pouring down rain. I'm like, son of a bitch. And I had to run in the house and wait. And then after it stopped, I had to wait for it to dry up enough that I could mow, because it'll just clump together.
And you said you didn't notice it at first because of the tree?
Well, no, because I was at the side of my fence. There's 2 trees on the edge of the fence, and they overhang, so I wasn't getting rained on. I knew, I was like, it's cloudy. And I just, pulling weeds, and then I heard the rain. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, some thick trees, huh?
Well, I mean, enough to shield you. I mean, walnut and beech nut, so between the 2 of them. But anyway.
Yeah. All right, man.
I'll share my screen because
some screens.
Go live.
It's not hide and seek. It's the video of the week.
Okay, so I'm guessing this guy built his own pewter.
Yeah, he
like his
built
case.
his own pewter. He forged the metal and is making the silicon. He did it all by hand.
Well, I think it's weird. There's no rear fan.
Yeah, it's not 100% complete. He might do a follow-up video on it, on other stuff he wanted to add, but basically it's like an all wooden case.
Made of wood.
Wood, and I just thought I'd do it because I've seen other wooden boxes, but this was it was different, and it kind of did remind me of the that Red Dead Redemption case that Jay was doing.
I started it and I was like,
up on it.
I was like, it looks like Jay actually built something. Oh wait, no, he didn't.
No, I think he was kind of giving up on that, man.
Yeah, he kind of did. Because it was just a box. And then he's like, I'm going to stain it, I'm going to burn it, and then... This is you can see the glue on the bottom where the little slats are glued together. It would look better if it were, stained.
Yeah, he said he wasn't sure what to stain in, and he was going to try to he was taking ideas and stuff.
Possibly a dark color. To me, it looks like something you'd see at a sauna. The benches the benches you sit on, they're made to let sweat run off your ass.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of did he said he had to do that to have some kind of airflow in there, but honestly, I would have just had one giant hole in there with holes in the sides to mount some fans on there, a long rectangle in the front and then have like make it so you could mount 2 or 3 fans just like that is basically.
I mean,
Because I mean, it doesn't have to be solid. But yeah, with those slots, there's not really a way of mounting a fan in there.
that was our commercial in the middle here.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. I like seeing people try new things. I just,
Yeah, it was a lot of work because yeah, he had to cut the little individual pieces and like stack them together for like spacing for the in between the
he-
GPU and the I/O and stuff.
he made popsicle sticks.
No, he cut it. It looks like he probably could have used popsicle sticks, but
Ooh,
yeah, he had to cut them into like real thin strips.
I don't know what this is, but I'm not a fan. What I'm tasting here is not.
Uh,
Glad I only bought one. Phew.
Frank bought a 12-pack.
No. I learned my lesson. I'm so mad the new Voodoo Brew is supposed to be. Someone said they bought it at Meyer, so I went to my Dollar General because they usually have it. No. They're gonna, but they haven't.
Yeah.
Well, what do you know?
Like I said, I would have just made cutouts for fans with mounting holes for the fans, you know?
I mean, or just, drill holes into the fucking wood where the screws go. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there's different ways you could go about it, but I mean, I do like how he had the front. It looks clean, you know.
Yeah, he's got to do some cleanup around like where the cables go through the motherboard tray and all that.
Yeah.
Seems a little iffy.
And then
I highly doubt.
Oh, go ahead.
I said I highly doubt he's going to get GPU sag though.
He ends up putting a tempered glass on there, which I don't know, for that kind of quality of wood, I would have just done acrylic or something maybe.
I mean, once it's stained, I think it'll look a lot better.
Yeah, probably.
Polish up the accents because
to do a follow-up video, man. That's what I hope.
I would have did something to get that I/O shield in there because boy, that looks shitty.
Is that a naked one? Because yeah, it doesn't look like that's not one with that. It has an I/O shield built into it, right?
No, you can see. Hold on. Let it play a little bit because it was whoop. Come on, dude. Yeah, you can see in between the ports there. You can see the tops of the shit. Nah.
And that's how all I/Os should have been back in the day. It should have just been one solid piece, you know. Now we finally get built-in shields.
Ooh.
Frank needs you need an LAB bucket, Frank?
This is, I swear it's like LaChoy or something. It's not, I'm tasting something like, oh, that's not pleasant. Okay. Well, that was a nice video. So, mine is more of an educational video.
Oh, yeah.
7 LED strip failures and how to avoid them. Because you and I, we're big into LEDs, man. But
oh yeah,
nothing's worse than seeing some guy's nice setup, and he throws some shit in there because he thinks it looks cool. And it's like, no, man, no. And so, like, you know, he's showing, let's see here. Come on. Oh, yeah, so exposed strips, we all know they look like butt. Like that. So actually, he links some aluminum channeled diffusers that you can cut with just a hacksaw that come in either aluminum or black. And I think they look pretty good. Then he's got for like where you can't just have a straight line, like a more defined location. Like, hold on, I'll show his example he's got here. Around his couch here, he's got this silicone diffuser. Look at that.
Nice.
It makes it look like that fancy Fantech shit that Bitwood bought. You just
I
buy
was
it
trying
and
to
you
figure
stick the
something out.
LED strip in.
What was this video called?
This is seven common LED strip fails and how to avoid them.
Oh, I saw this exact one.
I
Yeah,
mean, it's good for
it's pretty informative.
yeah, because like you know, a lot of everyone's like, oh, I'll just you know, and then they throw them in there, and they get the hot spots.
Yeah, stop right there. Oh, where you had the corner like that, where it was folded over.
Yeah, see, he's like
Yeah.
this right here causes hot spots.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, you said they
'cause
call
the
it hot
LEDs
spots because there's too many in the corner. One way you could avoid that if you were really cheap and you didn't want to have to buy like a corner thing like he's showing you right there, you could always just ghetto rig it by putting a piece of duct tape over it.
That's true. I mean, I'm sure those aren't that expensive.
No, but then
And
Frank's got to cut it up and then put it in there, and Frank's
I mean,
like,
it's not
"Nah."
soldering. Yeah, I'm not doing
No.
that. My shit's just not even. I didn't even pull the sticky tape off. It's just laying on the back of my monitor. But you know, you got the corner pieces and then rolled up too, because I never know if I'm going to add shit to it. But yeah, he does that, or like he's got. Whoop, I went too far.
But
He
it
uses
is
a
something to
little
think
wire.
about, though, the hot spots, like you're saying.
Yeah, if you got like a gap there, you could use the wire connector. And he's like, oh yeah, another thing, the sticky tape sucks, so they fall apart. So he's like, get some of these mounting clips.
Yeah.
Just put a couple of them on there, and
I found that if you get if you get mounting tape that's just not that, it'll do a lot better job, because, yeah, that must be like the lowest grade quality sticker on there, you know? Now, yeah, he's going into how the LEDs work and stuff, huh?
right, and the difference between warm and cold and all that. I advise watching this if you've never dealt with RGB LEDs. Ian and I are semi-professionals, meaning we've done it a lot, but we don't get paid.
Yeah. Yeah, the warm and cold, that's usually going to be a 3-pin, because you have a warm and a cool, so you can mix the two together to get whatever variation you want then.
Yeah, because white is never really white. It's either blue or pink.
Yeah. But
depending on what you're using.
This video isn't specifically geared for like computer setups. This is more of a general, like, it seems that are install this shit in people's like houses and kitchens and living rooms and shit, you know.
I mean, the smart plug that I bought is actually good for me, because now I don't have to fart around with I have to fart around with the remote. I just turn everything on or off.
Yeah. Yeah, those LED channels that they were showing you earlier, yeah, those are pretty good too. That has the diffusers that slide in.
Sorry, I need to cleanse my palate here.
Yeah.
God,
Gotta
that was
cleanse the palate.
terrible. Okay.
You need some cheese with that, Frank?
That's some good ass cheese. Why didn't you tell me how good the cheese was?
Wine and cheese.
You remember that the wine and cheese party on Chappelle's show with MC Hammer?
Yeah.
I think it was MC Hammer. Okay, let's get on with the stations.
All right. Okay.
Man your battle stations. Man your battle stations.
Station.
Okay, this guy's got a couple guitar amps. So that's alright.
Amped about his setup.
Nah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Nah. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, this dude, he's got to work on his wire game. Like, there aren't many wires, but they're stretched out like I get your computer is on the other side of the... Well, like, okay, like his mouse cable is going just straight to his computer, all the way across the desk. It's the first thing I see. And he's got a glow-up mouse pad, so you see it. Second, if you got a big mouse pad like that, you're supposed to put your keyboard on it, because you're not going to use 4 feet of fucking mouse pad. Are you zooming your mouse like that all the time?
No, that is weird at placement. I didn't notice that.
He could have ran a USB hub and put it there, or maybe
That makes sense.
I mean, my keyboard has a fucking plug so you can plug the mouse right into the keyboard. I hooked a USB hub to it.
Yeah.
It
just
would have looked neater.
I wonder if how those induction mouse pads are now that they have those.
Induction.
Yeah, it's like wireless, so you could have your wireless mouse be constantly charged by your mouse pad.
I don't know. It's also weird.
You can charge your phone too on it.
Well, it's weird. He's got a chair at the desk that has his tower on it, but that's it. It's like, hey, look at my. Like, he could have pulled the chair back.
Well, is
flexed
that
his
a
PC.
second desk there?
I mean, it looks like it, but I don't see a monitor. Do you?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that a his and her station? Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, it looks like the tower is just over there.
I think that was the only picture.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate. Let me see. 2 years later, upgrade. Why do you have a chair just to look at your PC? When mates come around, there's a seat. I would have moved it away for the picture. I'm gonna reply. I would have moved it away for the picture. Just me.
Yeah, people don't even think about it. They just whip out the camera and just take a picture of whatever's there, you know?
Right, and it's like, okay, obviously you paid for a Philips bulb on the fucking ceiling. It's not even on.
I mean, I wouldn't even be comfortable doing my setup yet because there's so many things I'd want to fix before I even get the picture, you know?
I mean, I wanted to, but then I said, I'm just good. If I'm going to keep waiting and waiting, I'll never post a picture of it. Because there's a constant upgrades on my end. And everyone's like, now you got to do... Go ahead.
Oh, good.
They were like, now you got to do cable management. I'm like, nah, because shit's going to change by then anyway. These cables aren't long enough, so I got to get new ones. So what's the fucking matter? And they are managed. They're behind the monitor. If you climb back there and look at them, you're an asshole.
Don't look back there.
Right. Pay no attention to the man behind the shirt. As long as you don't do one of those, ignore the cables, that's all I can see when you say that. Ignore the big mess that I didn't bother to clean up.
I don't think I'd ever get one of those. Would you ever get one of those junk boxes for your cables?
No.
No.
No. Did I click the wrong link? Hold on, please. I thought I had your third one. Let me see here. Okay. Whew. I was starting to get confused. Now this here. Hold on, let me
Yeah.
go ahead and
Build up to it, man.
give an update.
Update.
And hold for a second.
Please hold. The heck is that?
That's a crowd cheering the reaction to the setup.
Nice.
They really like the setup. Hey guys. Okay, so they really like the setup. Okay, you keep going, guys. Okay. So yeah, that's that's what I'm talking about. I mean, it's an Alienware PC, which whatever. I mean, they made they were some of the first Threadrippers, right? The Alienwares.
Yeah, they had the. Wasn't that the one thing that looked like it looked like a hexagon or something?
Yeah,
Or
some goofy
triangle
shape.
or whatever.
I like the
Yeah,
controllers.
now it looks like the
on it.
PlayStation 5 now.
Yeah.
With the white on the outside and the black middle there.
I mean, I don't care for the chair. It looks cool, but man, it probably hurts your butt.
What kind of head? Is that headphones there on by his mouse?
Yeah, they look like cat ears.
Yeah.
But
Cat
I'm not
ear
gonna
headphones.
hate. I'm not gonna player hate. I'm a player appreciate. Got the Stream Deck, got their phone, got a Switch, they got
Hater
all the
tots.
shit right there. I don't know if they have like a RGB thing coming around the edge of their desk, or if it's just reflecting light. Well, like no, that bright blue.
Yeah.
How'd they achieve that? I don't.
Well, I've seen people do. I guess you could kind of do that. You ever see on like some kind of news things where they have like side glowing glass or whatever, or like plexiglass?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's pretty good. Did he have like a specs kind of thing on there?
Hold on, I'm reading through the comments here. Apparently, everyone's like, "Yes, I know it's a streamer and it's a she."
Oh.
You know she's sponsored because nobody that sort of setup would buy an Alienware.
Huh?
They said, you know, she's sponsored because for that sort of setup, no one would buy an Alienware. Hmm. Looking for a name or anything. Oh, there's a custom desk I built myself, and the light strip is in a frosted tube to make that neon effect you see. Any tips? Nope. Lots of comments. Man, there's a whole bunch of comments. I'm just gonna go back to top. But yeah, this one wins. Yeah, that one wins. Yep, totally. That's it. Show's over. Yeah, this guy's okay, but no. This guy, yeah, whatever. Upgrade, sure. Yeah. This one, this fucking thing wins.
Excellent!
So yeah, that's it there. Oh, is this Brit Nene? Yeah, I know Brit Nene.
Who's Brit Nene?
The user whose shit that is.
Is that like some girl streamer or something?
It's you found this shit, dude. Her. See, look, her username is Brit Nene. See, there she is. She's reviewing the Leon Lee fans and blah 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 blah. Anyway,
No, I've never
you
seen
found
it
this
before.
shit.
I didn't even
You
pay
saw
attention to usernames.
You found the shit, dog. All right.
Hey, you found that random guy on the street. You should know all about him.
Yeah. So, anyway, now on to my stuff. You ready?
Yeah, you want your theme?
Sure.
Station.
Okay. So here's the first one. I figure you'd like this one.
I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. Do you like this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to get a nice like lamp or whatever where I could change the color on it or something, or have it just be a regular lamp too. By my desk.
I figured you'd like that camera with the Gigundo lens under the monitor.
Oh yeah, he's got two of them.
Yeah, but the one on the left is fully aroused.
Yeah, it's a telephoto. I wonder what the focal length of it is on there.
I don't know, but there's 3 lenses on there.
I have a telephoto lens here that you can I gotta switch the thing on it, but here we go. You can make this shit grow pretty big. Yeah, it's I believe it's a 18 to 300, or no, it's 18 to 250 millimeter lens. So.
But yeah, I mean they got CDs.
Yeah, some of those actually have the tripod mount where you mount it on the lens instead of the camera, and you just have the camera hanging off.
That's what it looks like here. If I'll zoom enhance, see there in front of the keyboard.
Yeah, it's got the little.
It's so big it says camera can dangle.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lose. I'm not gonna lose anything by the camera. I'm not gonna lose anything by the camera falling off.
L shoe adapter for the lens.
And then
those lenses are so heavy. There's so much glass in there. It's like.
Right. Now this one is a custom-made desk.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
It's just basically a desk is basically just wood and then whatever feet you get,
Yeah, these are obviously just pre-bought feet, but they did a good job making it. I mean, it looks cool.
It's really deep.
That's what she said.
Is that like? Yeah. Is that like what, 3 feet deep or something, or 4? It's almost
something like that.
Almost looks like a square.
Yeah, I mean, they wanted to take up that space, and damn if they didn't.
Yeah.
Nice monitor, too.
I don't know how I would have with the, right in front of a window, because that looks like this. If you had the sunlight coming in, that'd be kind of blinding.
Right, you gotta have I'd have to have electric blinds, because leaning in to close that shit over and over.
It's like, you gotta reach.
Nah. And I also don't like that the speaker is behind the monitor, but I mean, ideally, yeah, even with that big ass desk, there's not a whole lot of room with that wide boy. It's a wide boy.
Well, yeah, what I would have done is, I mean, you probably could have, I don't know if, it does look like, I would have just had it on opposite walls, because it looks like, there's a wall on that side and this side. Is that in like a closet or something?
I don't know. I mean, if it's a 49-incher, it's just probably just a really small room. Because I mean, my 34-inch is pretty big. And my TV that's 49 inches is pretty big too. So I can't imagine squashing that and stretching it. I figure you'd like this one because their use of colors.
Yeah, it's got kind of like a fire and ice kind of contrast.
Yeah, and it's got a theme going, like the wallpaper blends in with the tower, blends in with the keyboard, goes in with that shit behind it.
I'm sure. Can you get like some software that changes your RGB depending on your desktop? I'm sure there is probably.
Yes, it's called ambient lighting.
Yeah.
Well, there's software they make for it and like actual hardware. And for the really dedicated, you can buy an Arduino and program it.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
I
I
thought
know
about
you
it,
do that
but
with the strips going around your TV, but even just like the RGB in your computer and mouse and stuff, so you could theme out your whole shit, then,
Yeah, nah. So now this one,
Oh, you got how many? You got 4 or 5?
hold on, 4.
Yeah. Okay. This
I
one's not too
I
crazy. This one's more simple.
I grabbed 4 because I figured you might have one that I would have, and I had to pick a ringer.
Yeah.
And remember what I said about not preparing and giving a shit?
Yeah. You
So
did that.
yeah, so this is what you get. Honestly, I think this one might win from PC here.
Really?
Yeah, because this one's okay. This one's okay. This one I like it, but it's a bit cluttered. Like I don't think you can move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas this one, I feel like there's breathing room. Yes, it's weeb, whatever. I mean,
Yeah. I would definitely say it's the cleanest.
Well, the cleanest I think would go to this guy because there's nothing on his desk. You can't put anything there.
Yeah, but that's kind of like there's a difference between you could tell somebody has shit versus somebody that doesn't. So it's you get different. There's a difference between empty and clean, I guess.
Like a desk with just a MacBook on it. You mean?
Yeah.
I mean, this one, like, I digging it. If like they got their little pegboards hanging up to mount the shit they care about.
The
I mean,
Bitway pegboard.
right? I think it looks like they're. I want to say command strips, but then I think I see screws. So I don't know, but it just looks good. It's not too much.
I'll screw you to death, Orgasmo.
Whoa. They got their little figurine in there doing her thing. I mean, it's got a plant dangling over the one side there, but let's not judge. I like the wireless mouse. I never thought I'd say that, but
Yeah.
I don't know what this lamp is over here to the side, but I'm liking it too. Oh, a couple more picks. Here we go. I'm always down for that. So we got the one we saw before. Oh, here we go in the daytime. Hold on.
I like the daytime one better. That looks nice.
Man. Like, you got a nice bamboo-y looking top on the desk. And, their microphone's red. You don't see that too often.
Yeah. See, it's like the night picture makes it look more of like a gaming setup, whereas this during the day it looks more of like an office.
Right, and then the plants, there's like the little thing on the one side, and then I didn't even notice this one over here. It really, that chair looks comfortable AF. And their kitchen's right there. You can just get up, walk over, and there's a snack.
Yeah.
I'm liking that.
Looks like
they have
the XT case.
I mean, yeah, covered in stickers.
That's never been a sticker guy.
I've had them on crap because punk rock and all that.
Yeah.
Some people just buy like bunch of stickers and then stick them on there, and then cover it with like, a clear coat to keep them from coming off.
Yeah.
Apparently they make a vinyl wrap that looks like it's a bunch of stickers, so that way you don't have to waste time peeling off and putting on 900 stickers. This one you can tell they did, because down at the bottom you can see some of them starting to peel up. So that's impressive. That's dedication to what you're doing there.
I always feel like it kind of reminds me of like graffiti or something, where you just have it just makes it too busy, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's your style of it. If you've got a bunch of crap you like, just like hanging stuff on the wall, except it's on the case. I've got stickers on my case. It's just you can't really see them.
Okay. Yeah.
And then virtually
Was
cable
that just
free.
picture of his desk?
Yeah, I mean, let's see. Need to leave a little bit of slack in these cables since it's a standing desk, and I don't want them to snag when changing heights.
Oh shit! The monitor's falling off. Dude, that
The
would
what?
suck, man. It's like he starts raising the desk and the cables pull, and it's like a monitor falls off.
Right, the fucking the camera flops off the monitor, falls down the floor. You're like, God damn.
Then that reminds me of that picture that you sent me with the broken desk where all the monitors and shit are on the floor from the glass.
Right. Amazon Basics high back executive chair. This thing is like 3 years old, still going strong, but starting to peel a bit. Might get something new. Peripherals, lighting.
Yeah, I've always been more of a like a really cushy like office type of chair versus like the mesh.
I mean, this is. I think this one wins. It's only got 2 monitors, and it's not totally crazy with the RGB, but
What's
it
your
wins.
least favorite one? That one?
Probably the. Probably the one with the Corsair fans, honestly. Even though it all matched. Yeah. Anyway.
All right.
On to the tech news.
Tech news. Which one should I do? Sorry, Fraser. All right.
Okay. Hold on, let me put on a dark theme because it's burning my retinas.
Wah, 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 wah.
And let me zoom enhance because my tired eyes can't read this. Okay.
My eyes are watering just from how bright it is.
Rumor, GeForce RTX 3090 pricing to arrive around the $2,000 mark. I actually, not going to totally remove yours, but I'm going to throw mine in on the side here. Oh, you're flashing, strobing.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, it was... I have dark mode on my... I was loading up my article and...
No, now your camera's flashing. Like around how I said mine would fuck up. Anyway. My story is NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3090 flagship Ampere gaming graphics card pictured massive triple slot Founders Edition cooling design with $1,400 US price tag. Now this is from WCC F-Tech, who's been, God, man, like they've been not a good source and then they've been a good source. So I just really gotta throw it in here for a talking point. Because yeah, they're both saying $1,400 ish to $2,000 for a fucking card. They really don't want people to buy new graphics cards. Is that it?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Like, are they just trying to push the 20 series that's already stopped production? I had a guy ask, "Oh, we're gonna are the 30 series when they come out or the 20 series going to go cheaper? I said no, they're going to probably be anything like the 10 series, went higher. The fucking 10 series matched the launch price of the 20 series. You still can't get a 10 series unless it's used for, less.
Yeah, $2,000 though, man. That's crazy.
I mean, you say that, but try to get a 2080 Ti now. Minimum is $1,000. Get a Strix edition or a whatever, and you're looking at 1,500 itself. So they're not going to lower no matter what the hell NVIDIA brings out for the 30 series. So I mean,
Yeah.
as long as AMD doesn't do this shit where they try to sell it for $800, if they can keep it under 600, like 300 to 600, they'll sell their ass off. So,
Right.
yeah, this is.
I guess they're saying that the regular air cooling 3090 is going to be 2,000, and then weirdly that the hybrid one was going to be cheaper. Like it was going to be, I think, UFD said it was going to be like 1875 or something.
You mean this thing where it's got a fan going one way and a fan going another way?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? That
Yeah.
ugly card. If you look at it next to a 2080, like the 2080, even the Founders Edition was a big card. Like to where people had to start, like motherboard manufacturers started bracing their PCIe slots and like they started selling shit to prop up your cards. What the fuck are they going to do when these sons of bitches come? Have you seen how big, like, a 3-slot card already? Like, you can't have more than one.
Right.
You got to do that shit where they're like, you've got a 16X and then an 8X and then another 16X and a couple of those little rinky-dink, like, 2X or whatever the hell they are slots for, capture cards or what the fuck ever, because like you won't have room to run 3, like even 2 GPUs side by side.
Yeah.
And will it run Crysis? I don't know. I've seen some renders of aftermarket cards, like the partner. What do they call it? What do they call that? The add-in board or whatever. And they're pretty ugly. They're pretty ugly. I mean, all gamery shit aside.
Well, whatever happened to those? I guess those were just concepts, huh? They never went with like the Tron type of like X look for these.
What for the 30 series or the 20 series?
Yeah, the 30 series.
I have no idea. I've seen some, but they all look like really fake. Oh, you got the launch schedule?
Yeah.
Oh, forget what this guy says, though. I'm going to go to Gamer Nexus. What are they saying?
Yeah, these were just kind of like a couple of side articles for it.
Okay, they give timestamps, so I'm assuming it's when he does his little weekly rundown thing.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Whole bunch of shit. Did I cut you off?
No. Why'd they have the... That's weird. They're calling the cards on this, especially the 20 series for some reason. Oh, replacement class. Oh, that's what it is. So what's replacing the 2080 Ti, which I'm assuming is going to be the 2090, is going to be the 24 gigs, and then Yeah, replacement for the 2080 Super is gonna be 20 gigs.
Hmm.
I mean, yes, supposedly the release date. I think it was supposed to be September 9th.
Well,
Yeah,
we'll
it was this
see.
one. What's the Go to the dirt article there, please.
Oh, I don't fucking know. God damn it. Hold on.
Oh yeah, the one with the Steve's video and a Jay versus Steve stream. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that was like the original concept design, wasn't it? I guess they changed that up.
It was what was leaked.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it's something different. I just think it's stupid.
Yeah. Well, I think that the it would be good. Like if I were to upgrade, I would probably do the 3080 Super probably.
Nah. I get 2080 Ti. Be done.
Well, didn't you just say
Even
that though? How are you gonna even get that? You're gonna be scalped for that. That they're not even doing it anymore, are they?
well, eBay, Amazon will still stock them probably. Newegg. I don't know.
Yeah, well, the other
I
problem
don't. I
is
don't.
yet. What? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I just don't see myself paying 14 plus for anything. And if I'm gonna get a super and try to get close to that, I'll just buy another 2080 like I have. I don't. Nah. 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 Nah.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say that the problem with yours is like since you don't have PCI 4 on there, I guess supposedly like the 3090 is like it's gonna be required to have PCI 4, and then like if you get like a 3080, it's gonna totally saturate your thing if you don't have a PCI 4.
Well, I'm just gonna probably buy a monitor next anyway to replace this one with higher refresh rate and all that. Instead of 1080, be 1440, and then I'll probably get another card probably by next year they'll be cheaper.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely would not pay into the
Oh, that early
the tax
adopter shit,
first.
you to get bleeding edge, you get screwed too because as soon as you buy it, they come out with the little P to
Yeah. Yeah,
third party Mac repair
yeah,
shops. Go ahead.
I got the RTX stacks, man.
Oh yeah, I mean I got mine an open box and it's about what you can probably find them for now for a 2080. I don't know. Third-party Mac repair shops will gain access to Apple tools and parts. Well, if they're sanctioned to be allowed it, like if you can go to a place and Apple won't say you can never return this thing for repair now, they should be able to get the parts because they're certified by Apple, right? I thought.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Next.
Well, I mean, no, this is a good thing because they're kind of like switching because I guess there's been like a lot of internal struggle on the right to repair within Apple, so yeah, it looks like they're changing their strategy up.
Still stupid. Next.
Well, Doug would probably say that because he probably thinks you shouldn't be repairing the shit, you know?
You shouldn't fuck with shit. It's shit you shouldn't be fucking with. Steve Jobs made it perfect.
Yeah.
LG's transparent OLED displays are on subway windows in China. China? Because of course they are.
Hello?
Yeah. What?
Hello?
Yeah, what? I'm here. Saying shit.
Sorry, go ahead.
Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
I can hear you. Yeah, can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yeah.
Sorry, calm down,
What?
man. Jesus Christ.
Well, you keep saying hello, hello.
Well, sorry, it's the internet, man. Shit happens, dude.
I was just answering back to what I heard.
Yeah, and then you get an attitude.
So anyway, these subway panels, they're transparent, huh?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like on the inside or the outside. I've never been on the subway. I don't know.
I've
Look
never
at the
been in a
Harold's.
subway either.
I mean, it shows that they have them in Harold store windows. So I guess that's. I think I've seen Linus do that before, where you like walk up and like, oh look, you can see a thing through it.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Showed
I
off
mean,
their $7,200 see-through TV.
yeah, he did show off he had gotten like special access to being able to show off like an early prototype of a LG TV that was transparent.
I mean, the thing that about transparent TVs is how you get the backlighting, because all screens themselves inherently don't have anything in the back. It's just they put either an LED or something back there. That's how guys do that snowblind hack to make their computer look like that NZXT one. Is take an old monitor and tear the actual monitor part off of the backlight, and then paint everything white so it acts as the backlight.
Yeah, it's those are kind of like the reverse, because with these transparent TVs, Linus was showing that it's kind of like a projector where the lightest values are going to be more solid, whereas it was kind of weird those computer case displays where people take it off the monitor, like you were saying, that it's those are where like the blackest parts are solid, which what you kind of need is to, if you really want it to be like perfect, you would almost need it where you have like with this transparent TV where you have pixels that can be black and solid at the same time as well as white and solid, because then I guess you would kind of need like an alpha channel kind of thing,
Right. Well, like here they have those storefront windows, and you can see the text is white.
Yeah.
Because if it were black, projecting over top of whatever, it wouldn't really come through that good.
Yeah.
I mean, I love LG. I really want my next monitor to be one. Yeah. But that money, though.
Yeah. And also the thing to point out too is that you're only going to be able to see it on one side. The Linus showed that on the other side they went behind the TV and it was totally see through. So it was like a window, like it was kind of like a tinted window. Basically, it looked like. He said that's one way they could probably use the technology to be able to use on like cell phones, so you didn't even need a notch, so you could have a camera underneath the screen, and the screen was transparent on the one side, whereas on the other side, you could totally see the screen would be solid then,
Well,
and I think they did that on the new, what is that, the new Pixel? I think they were doing that where it didn't have a notch or even like a cutout for the camera.
Well, I mean, my OnePlus doesn't have a notch or a cutout for the camera. I thought the Pixel had I thought it had a hole, like a cutout. I don't know. I had the one. I didn't get any of the other ones.
Yeah.
I only have a few tech articles. Let me throw them in here before we move on to anything else. RAM and SSD prices will soon plummet due to oversupply and weak demand.
Yeah.
So it fell by 10% throughout 2020 and will continue to decline during quarter one of 2021. So that's good. Because RAM prices are like gas. They just fucking go up for no damn reason.
Oh yeah, I saw this article. I was thinking about doing that too. Yeah, that's a good thing, definitely.
Well, and then get your bullshit sound effect ready. Intel claims it's cheaper to build a faster gaming PC with its 10th gen core CPUs than AMD's Ryzen 3000 CPUs. Pits the Core i7 700K against Ryzen 9 3900 XT.
Bullshit!
Yeah, everyone I knew was like, well, they're basically trying their damnedest to level it out so that they can market this fucking thing, because it's really, given what they have, they're putting lipstick on a pig, because that's what they're paid to do. They're like, we got to sell what? Okay. Usually they neuter one thing and then put their really good thing next to the really shitty thing, and it's like, I think when they came out with the last series, they were pitting it against the last gen from AMD, and they're like, that's not even our newest shit. If you're gonna go toe to toe, that's not what we would do. And they undervolted and shit. It's like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
And then where the fuck? Oh, I meant to have. This in the soda talk, but I forgot I had it. Mountain Dew's Voodoo is back this Halloween with a new mystery flavor. So last year it was supposedly candy corn. They never actually said what it was. Now people are saying that they think it's either Skittles or marshmallow. Because the guy at the bottling plant, he said he was getting marshmallow, but then he's like, I'm more thinking if you just have a mouthful of Skittles. Which, I don't know how you would think one tastes like the other. But I mean, I would like either one.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, it definitely tasted like candy corn. I thought the other first time.
And I don't hate candy corn, but that shit I liked.
When's that supposed to come out? In September or October?
I mean, like I said, somewhere supposedly a guy in Michigan said he found it at Meijer already, so I don't know. By the way, speaking of gaming.
Speaking of gaming,
Hitman 3 will be an Epic Game Store timed exclusive on PC.
That's cool.
Yeah. And,
you ever
please.
like the Hitman games?
I have, like, whatever the free one was, but I haven't played it. You know me, I play one game until I'm totally sick of it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Oh,
you got an
more,
FCC.
tech articles.
You got the FCC asked for more public input on whether to let Charter impose data caps. Okay. More public input. Hey, what do you guys think? We don't think they should do that. We can't hear you. Oh, there's a problem. There's these Russian bots in the chat. What? No. People don't want.
Up.
Yeah. Like, they said they were going to put a public forum so people could comment. They crashed the fucking public forum. And then they say that, oh, it's because all the Russian hackers getting into it. No, people wanted to get on and say, why the fuck do I want to pay more for less? Like, it's why should, like, Charter's like, well, we want to do data caps early. So can we get out of this? I mean, I know we agreed not to do it, but can we do it anyway? No. Jesus Christ. Any other country is doing it better. Like right now, I'm pigeonholed, whatever the word is, for like I have one ISP that doesn't like stop at 30 megabits a second, and I really don't even want to deal with them. I want someone better.
Right.
Why would I want
Yeah.
caps? Why, like, if the gas company was selling you gas and said we're going to cut you off at so many pounds, well, no, I'm paying for it. No, we're going to cut you off. Doesn't matter if you're still paying. You're going to pay extra. Why? Because no, it's a fucking. That's another thing I hope that Biden fucking fixes, because Obama said no, it's essential, especially now with fucking COVID. People are on Wi-Fi nonstop because their fucking kids are home.
You don't
fucking
need the internet.
Working from home, and when they're not working, no one's reading a fucking. You can't read a book anymore. You can't go to the fucking library. So they're reading off their fucking Kindles. You need the internet. I don't.
Yeah.
I understand that we want to charge you more. Don't, you idiots. More people will buy your fucking service and stick with you if they stop rewarding the new people. Oh, we get more money to the new person. The person that's been there 10 years, they don't give a fuck. Go ahead and, you want to cancel? Go ahead. They would do better off fucking provide a service without under, bullshit like ... little fine print, and just like actually do what they say they're gonna fucking do, and people will be happy and sign up, even if it costs more in the, at first. Get it for free for a year, and then all of a sudden you're paying $300. What? That's what they're fucking doing. They're like, oh, no data caps for the first year. Actually, we want to data cap everybody. What? So, yeah. Fuck Charter, fuck Spectrum, fuck Time Warner, fuck the FCC, fuck them all. Why? There's no reason for them to charge more money other than that they're greedy.
Yeah. Well, it said the deadline for Charter's petition passed on August 8th, but the FCC said it was opening an additional comment period that will last until September 2nd, giving people time to weigh in on the impact of the court ruling.
And they're like fucking YouTube comments. No one's going to read them.
Yeah,
it's bullshit. Next.
You might get some comments on some kind of blog or whatever nobody knows how to get to,
Yeah. City sues Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, claim they owe cable franchise fees.
Yeah, there's some other happy-go-lucky news for you.
Yeah, guys, piss off the alternate thing to cable. Then they'll go away, and after you've ran cable out of town, you won't have anything.
Yeah, so 4 cities in Indiana are suing Netflix and other video companies, claiming that online video providers and satellite TV operators should have to pay the same franchise fees that cable companies pay for using local rights of way.
Nah. They're just websites. That's all it is. Nah. They're wrong. Next. You burnt. Like Seth Meyers always says, you burnt. Yeah. No, they're just wrong. That's all. Where they're from, Indiana, that makes sense. Caught between Epic, Apple, and
companies just want money.
Indie devs watch and wait. Epic's legal action isn't about small developers, but it will affect them. Yeah, I mean, Epic was always more about the developers and giving them money, and Apple's like, no, give us your fucking money. And now the developer's like, well, shit, because Epic did make Fortnite, didn't they?
Yeah, so the reason I wanted to bring up this article is because we talked about this shit last week with Apple kicking off Epic and also like xCloud and all those other cloud platforms because they couldn't get money from each or game individually, so they charge 30% for companies like Epic and shit, even though other companies like YouTube and I think Amazon only has to pay like 15. So I guess if you're big enough and you're like in bed with them, they'll give you a discount. But another thing is Epic they shut down Epic. They have their that Unreal Engine, and I guess there's some like developer tools that they use on Apple, like the Apple platforms, like iOS and stuff that they had. You have to use these tools to be able to have your Unreal Engine game work on there, and I guess they shut down Epic's developer account on there. So basically anybody that's using an Unreal Engine for games on Apple iOS, they're just shit out of luck too. So you're not just fucking over Epic, you're fucking over a lot of people that make games. So basically Apple is, like I said last week, Apple just hates video games, man. That's what it really seems like. Or at least they just don't really care about it that much.
Yeah. That too.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really game on an Apple unless it's got Boot Camp.
Yeah. So basically all these indie developers and shit are just shit out of luck. Who needs why should they get to feed their family, right?
Yeah.
You shouldn't get to eat.
Right.
Like you were saying with fuck all of them, man. All these giant companies, dude, you just really start to see their true colors and with shit,
Yeah, don't be evil. I mean, unless we are.
Yeah, right.
And
that's why they stopped doing that.
Yeah. Oh, we don't have to not be evil? Let's be evil.
Yeah.
You can now play an ultra rare Quake arcade cabinet at home.
Demonetized. No.
Since its 1996 PC release, it's a seminal shooter. Quake has been ported to everything from flip phones and smartphones to game consoles and web browsers. I got Quake 2 and 3 on the Bethesda launcher because for a limited time, if you download it, you can keep it forever.
Oh, nice.
So, I got it.
Yeah.
I told you about that subreddit called It Runs Doom. Right?
Right.
Hold, please. There was a guy posted DOSBox, running Doom.
Doomception.
What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Right. I mean, that's what a lot of it is. Where the is the article I'm looking for? Calculators, an old iPod. Doom running on Domino's app.
Huh. Oh yeah, I've done a video of the week for it too. I saw a guy, he made a like really basic game. You remember that game Snakes, where it just moves like a line across the screen or whatever? He made that. He had that embedded in like a QR code where the actual game, like the binary code and stuff, it actually played a game. It didn't like, it's not where it just like linked you to a web page that had the game in it. It was actually like assembly code and shit from the actual QR code.
Maybe it wasn't on It Runs Doom. I need to share it. Xbox. Yeah, I don't know. It was on my front page, and now I can't fucking find the son of a bitch.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, and front page is always updated by what's popular.
Yeah.
Oh well. Is that your last story, Mr. Ian?
Well, I was just gonna ask you. Yeah, it is. But so, are you like, if you had a whole like gaming room set up with like a man cave, would you ever have like get into arcade machines like that? I mean, do you like the whole?
I mean, it'd be cool to have one. I'd probably get like I'd probably get one and just put a front end on it to run different emulators, because as cool as it is, I don't like one game enough to have a machine for it. But I can't see having multiples, so I'd probably just get like a Asteroids or Centipede machine that would run fucking run a bunch of anything.
Well, I guess the point of having multiple of them, you could have multiple ones that are like play like a whole bunch of different, ROMs on there, but so other people could play on them too, I guess,
Mm-hmm. No, my man cave's for me. Fuck everybody else. I am greedy.
Famous words of Frank, fuck everybody.
Right, I can't really, I don't have room for even me to have VR in here, so why would I want anyone else to have it? Well, yeah, but I don't want anyone else to have joy. So that was your last. That was your last story, right?
Yeah, it was, Frank.
I have a what the fuck update.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how this happened in February, and I don't remember us covering it. But you remember that dude with the the flat Earth rocket that he wanted to go up as close to space as he could to see if it was curved?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead?
Yes. So his rocket.
Daredevil Mad Mike
that's a
Hughes
news
died
article on it. Of course, it's an embedded one, so I can't find the thing to fucking scrub it.
after his homemade rocket.
Yeah, it just pauses it. But yeah, I saw it on a subreddit, and basically his rocket went up, and it must have rubbed the ramp the wrong way that it tilted. And previously he had two parachutes that one got stuck. This time it just ripped the parachute off, and when the rocket went up, he was ejected from the rocket, and crashed and died.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, so, like, I knew he was going to be stupid and do it, but, like, I mean,
Oh, this is crazy
like,
because now we
he'd
have
been hurt
a
before.
we have flat earthers now that are willing to.
Yeah, because he had been in this stupid rocket before, and, like, the quotes, he's like, oh, this thing will kill you quick. And it did. And it's like, one of the things he said, I just want to get up there and see it myself. I don't want to take nobody else's word. I'm like, seeing space, I'd be fine with just somebody else going and telling me about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. I wonder if there's flat
Before he,
earthers
like, broke.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, I figure he'd, sorry, it's the same story. I figured he'd, like, when he broke his back before, he'd be like, okay, I'm done. No.
Right.
Trying to find just a picture. Yeah, here we go. Like, it was a thumbnail, but it was the video, and I can't scroll through the video. I apologize. But yeah, research flat Earth, and I'm like, dude, no. What are you doing? He's a Guinness record holder for. Well, he held the record for fastest limousine. I don't know what the hell he thought was going to happen. I mean, maybe he watched too many Roadrunner cartoons.
Right. Well, you see, there's.
Yeah,
I mean,
2017. He hopes to build a rocket capable of making it to space. Well, I mean, yeah. So the video that I was looking at earlier, if you just look up at Mad Mike Hughes, it shows the video. He goes up, and that's all you see of his rocket. And they're like, yeah, he died.
See, I mean, these people are they. It seems like they have some kind of intelligence to be able to build stuff like that or whatever. But I bet you they really don't believe that shit. They just get pissed when people that they don't just go with whatever they feel like saying. Like, I said it, so you should be listening to me.
Right. Or like, everyone says it, so it's got to be a lie. Yeah. But like that, an actual rocket has shit designed to land. This is a fucking bottle rocket that's glorified. Where's the landing gear on this? I'd love to see that. Oh, he doesn't have one? He's just going to launch it? And then what? This is like when you're a kid and you jump off the swings. And you get halfway off the fucking thing and you're like, oh, fuck, I don't have a way down. Like, even when he didn't, like, crash, what the fuck landing did he have? He hurt his back last time, and now he's fucking dead. I mean, like, they wouldn't let him launch it. The article we had, I think, was they wouldn't let him launch it in where they were at, and so he had to find a place where he could launch it, and I didn't keep up with it. And then I found literally a Darwin Award subreddit, and yeah,
he won a Darwin Award on the subreddit. Darwin Award.
Yeah, they just show, like, look at this dumbass, and it's always somebody died doing something they shouldn't have did, or I had a guy. It's always someone dying doing something they shouldn't have done. Or I had a guy who was playing with a liquid that was on fire. Like he dipped his fingers in it and lit a cigarette with it, and then he acted like he was going to drink it, and he spilled it on his crotch. And whenever they do that, it's always they forget stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah. Well, what I want to know is like, I mean, I could. Do they like a lot of these flat earthers like this guy? So they don't believe like camera footage and stuff. They think it's like faked or something, right?
When they look at the pictures of Earth, they think that it's a composite picture. It's not one continuous picture.
Right, but like with this guy, couldn't he have just? Does he believe that all cameras are like flawed or something? Like, why didn't he just put a camera in and instead? Does he have to see it with his physical eyes?
Yeah, he had to see it. He wasn't taking no one's word. Even his own rocket that I'm guessing he didn't fucking make the thing. I doubt it.
Right. But if you just put a GoPro up there, what do you think? Oh yeah, the GoPro itself is hacking and compositing stuff. I can't believe the GoPro.
You know.
What I want to know is, do flat earthers, if they go on a rocket, are they worried about like floating sort of off the edge of the planet, and will the planet cut up their ship or something as it's spinning like a buzzsaw? Do they ever worry about that?
They're going to jump off the edge, and then they're going to land on the back of the turtle that's holding up the Earth. I don't know.
Flat moon conspiracy.
People are dumb. I don't. Anyway, so that's all I got for this weekend.
Yeah. You know, I was listening to Howard Stern, and he thinks that he doesn't believe there's like other life in the universe, which I think is just as small-minded as, you know, like when they, you know, we used to believe that like the sun rotates around the Earth or whatever, we're the center of the universe.
It makes it sound like we have a big head. We're so great, like, no, we're not special.
Bubble, you know.
Yeah, we're lucky. That's all that was. Like, it's not that it's like, oh, life is precious because God said we are chosen. No, we happen to exist. You can't say we're the blessed because we're the only ones. You don't know. People, as soon as people say, oh, they believe in extraterrestrial life, he believes in little green men. Okay, or maybe somewhere there's other countries where people live. Why the fuck wouldn't there be planets? You think they're all just giant balls of gas?
Well, I believe there could be little green men. Sure, there could be somewhere in the universe. There's so many different combinations of life forms out there, but I don't believe any green men or anything has even visited us.
Are you a multiverse believer?
Well, you see, I'm kind of open to that, but the problem is I think if there was a multiverse, that'd be a really bad thing, because then that would mean, like, really life, it doesn't mean anything at all, because, you know, like, if this whole universe explodes, there's an infinite amount that's just basically the exact same as this one, you know, so there's, like, really nothing special, you know?
That's nihilism there. Ian.
Well, it's not nihilism if you think about, like, if you make tons of clones, I don't know. I mean, if it's there has to be some people think there's an infinite amount of universes, which that would definitely suck, because then if there's infinite clones of yourself, then there's nothing. If they had the same exact thought that you did at the same exact time, then it's like, but is there anything unique then? You know, I mean, it
wouldn't. I mean, it wouldn't have to be exactly a clone. It's like, you know, if you think about it, it could be, oh, everything's exactly the same except you don't have this one hair on your head.
Yeah, I mean, I could believe that, because that's, you know, there is only an infinite amount of arrangements of atoms and stuff in the universe, even though it's like a really unimaginably large number, you know, but I wouldn't
And
think it
then-
would be infinite because then you would just have infinite copies.
You're going by that theory that when everything is special, nobody's special. And
Yeah.
also,
Yeah, it's like, what was
Well,
that?
and
Did
then-
you ever see The Incredibles? When everybody's
No.
super, nobody will be.
and then if you want to have your mind blown, also think about time travel in that same scenario. So there are different timelines and different alternate realities with multiple multiverses.
Well, that's what
Oh, boy.
multiverse is. It's just like another roll of film, basically. Like our universe is one roll of film, and then the other universes are a whole other rolls of films.
Yeah, it's the
Like Walt Disney's film, what is it? Their film vault or whatever, you know.
yeah, it's like in this timeline, Hitler wasn't born. But yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh! I found another subreddit that I don't know if you want to go to or not. It's called "Make Me Suffer."
Is there leather and stuff in this subreddit too, or something? And whips?
No, if it hurts to look at, post it here is their motto. Imagine trying to pass this. This is a kidney stone.
Ooh. Yeah, I remember hearing about there's like this one convention that people go to where there's like people like to get their nuts, like have painful shit happen to their nuts, like get zapped or something, or get like pins in them or whatever, you know, like really BDSM type stuff or something, you know.
There's
But it's
another
just for
subreddit
nuts.
called "I Bleach," where like once you see a horrible thing like "Make Me Suffer," then you got to go to "I Bleach," so you see like cute puppies and stuff to make you go, okay, maybe the world's not so bad. Oh look, a bunny. Oh look, a bunny
You
and
go
a
to
deer. Kiss it.
something happy. Go to your happy
Palate.
place.
Yeah, the palate cleanser. Anyways, sir, I think that's enough for tonight.
I think so. Are you how's your palate doing there?
I'm
Are
good.
you
Now I got
on
Mountain Dew to
something
wash it
different
out.
You're on the Mountain Dew now?
Oh yeah, I did that as soon as I finished that nasty bottle.
Yeah, I forget because I don't think you talked about the other stuff that you were drinking. You have a Cyclone?
What?
Do you have a Cyclone Mountain Dew there?
Yes.
I don't think you talked about the other
that-
stuff.
I said my usual Mountain Dew I get on Fridays.
Oh, okay. All right, cool, man. Well, thanks for coming on.
As always.
As always.
Thanks for having me.
Sure. Alright, guys. Boobs, as we always say at the end of the show.
Boobs. Boobs.
It's over, Johnny. It's over!
And I'm sorry, we're out of time. Bye.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over.
Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, that was fun.
TTFN. Ta-ta for now.
Well, goodbye. And I'm sorry, we're out of time. Bye.
Toodaloo. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Ding dong day.
This concludes our broadcast day.
Have a good day.